our game here. Finally, we're into the best of threes, and we're on Coda for game 1 of this best of 3. To the bottom right corner of the map, we have our purple Protoss player representing ESC. Oh well, actually, is he still in ESC? Am I a ref? No, I think he is. His Twitter's his Twitter is ESC Jade still, so I'm assuming he's still on ESC. The purple Protoss player, it's Jade. Snoot is going to the HomeStoryCup. He's on the. If you go on the Wikipedia page, it's all listed there, all the invites. And Snoot, I think all the Liquid players, all the European Liquid players got invited. So, and yes, and we'll I keep opening my expert, which is why I'm getting distracted here. And I've like checked 3 times to make sure we're actually got the overlay off. To the top left, our red Zerg player from Imaginary Gaming. It's a Miniraser. But we do have a cannon rush on the way. This was a pull first though. But a pull first won't necessarily save you, although Sixling's already on the way out. I think Miniraser is starting to realise he sees this early forge, so he's got to be aware that something is perhaps going on right now. But he can't see it in his natural just yet. And, well, he's going to have, again, he's going to have Sixlings. The thing is, these Sixlings can move across the map very quickly. Well, I mean, okay, there's a cannon on the way up, but he could still kind of sneak by if he wanted to. He's going to see right now. Oh, he's going the wrong way to find the cannons in time. Now he's going to see them, but this is kind of a little bit unfortunate. Is he going to try and just take them down? No, he doesn't. He can't. They're already finishing here, so these Lings just going to have to cross the map here and see what they can do on the other side. This hatchery is pretty much doomed to be cancelled. And, yeah, this is going to be a cancelled hatchery here soon enough. Gas already been taken by Miniraser, thinking about his next stage in this game. Jade walled off though, so this is nice for him. Of course, his own natural delayed here. But of course, it's going to be difficult for Miniraser to get a, to get anything up, because he can't really run past these 2 cannons. He can't get a drone past here. It'll be very difficult. So, yeah, this is going to be hard for him. He's going to actually have to just make enough Zerglings to just bust through this. So, this is definitely hurting his economy here early on. Nice use of the Broodlings here just to start targeting down the cannon a little bit. Was that another pylon on the way up? I think it was. I guess the Queen could come to the right-hand side here and start working against the pylon out of range of the cannons, which would be effective. But he's just going to bust through this before the Zerglings in a few moments' time, whenever he feels as though he has enough. He has got his creep starting to spread here in the natural. This probe is going to try and run into the main base, and he will get taken down, or not. In fact, he's actually just going to come down here with the Lings right now and start making his way through these cannons. With this number of Lings, he'll make his way through quite quickly, but of course, back at home, Jade's going to be quite happy with the position. He's in 26 probes to 14 drones, and he's going to lose this probe. Hatchery finally goes down for Miniraser, and I imagine, but he actually doesn't have that much money, I guess, because he has been Zergling it. He's been making Lings instead of the drones, so he doesn't have that much money to go into a third base quickly here, but he might go into that soon. Just send a single Ling around to check for further Zerglings. Crayfeld is pronounced with a long E. So it's not Krefeld. Crayfeld. Is that better? Crayfeld. What does it mean? Feld sounds as though it should be like field or something, even though I really kind of feel as though it isn't actually field at all. Let's translate as something, right? Maybe. I guess it doesn't have to translate as something. Or Krefeld? That's how you... No, it's not Krefeld, is it? I'm just going to give up and announcing stuff. This never ends well. Third hatch is on the way down from Miniraser here, guys. We don't have in-game music. Hey, there we go. Get some in-game music going on. The whole concept of muting the in-game music and unmuting it between breaks and stuff is a very new concept to me, guys, so I'm not very good at it right now. River Facilities on the way down. Here's the choice of tech from Jade, so intrigued to see what the follow-up will be from this. I mean, potential to go into +1, of course, and if he does go into +1, he could just go for kind of a +1/+1 immortal timing, or just a +1 immortal timing. It could just be he's going to use... I mean, it's a very late Robo Facility to all in with. Of course, it was a very delayed third base natural for Miniraser. And the Protoss players still at a great economy right now. 39 probes to 30 drones. And Miniraser can opt to go for +1 melee attacks here in this game. What do we see coming out of this? I mean, he's rallied into his main base, so this does look like it will be Immortals chrono boosting out of the Robo facility. So here we go. Oh, boys. It's gonna be the Immortals. It's gonna be the Soul Train, the Choo-Choo Train. We're gonna see some choo-choo action here on Coda. Jade is gonna try and all in his way to victory here in game number 1. I don't blame him. I mean, he's in a fantastic position to all in from. He's ahead in workers. It's going to be so difficult for the Zerg player to realistically make enough units to hold on and not die, while having a decent economy as well. It's actually almost... I'd be very surprised if Miniraser was able to hold this, but don't take what I say for granted again. I mean, we've seen amazing comebacks. We've seen throws in StarCraft 2 a lot of the time. And this could definitely, maybe, perhaps be one of them. But again, it's going to definitely be in Jade's favour here initially. Them extra gateways are on the way up, boys. We've got 6 gates coming in, and we're going to be heading into this all in. Jade just patrolling his sentry around, trying to deny any information. Lots of lings, and they are going to have +1, remember. So they will have some upgrades of their own. Rotron on the way down to try and help out as well. Miniraser with a few extra drones will bring up to 48 drones. But again, is that going to be enough here? I'm not really too sure. Warp Prism on the way after just 2 Immortals. So this attack will be coming soon. These lings could do maybe a nice job if you can bait some force fields out initially. That could be great. There's not that many sentries initially. Only 3 sentries, so... whatever force fields he has is very much going to be a case of, okay, he's just warped them in, so it's going to be kind of 1 force field-ish on each sentry, maybe 2 by the time he crosses the map. But not lots. He's not been building these sentries from the start of the game. He doesn't have a ton of energy banked up, so that's definitely one way in which Miniraser can look towards having a little bit of hope in terms of being able to hold this incoming attack. Warp Prism is sighted, the Immortals are sighted. Miniraser knows everything right now. Full wall off over here at the natural. Miniraser going to try and break through here with the speedlings, but he's not going to be successful at all. He's going to poke up the ramp. He's going to see this full wall off, turn around. He knows nothing can be done here. 16 more lings, 11 roaches on the way, a couple of spine claws as well, and that roach speed coming in here. Can Miniraser find a way to hold on against this attack? Can he make this happen? Female Stalker's being warped in here as lings actually coming in from behind, trying to take down a pylon, but not quite getting it. But more roaches. Them roaches going to be nice here. Them getting these spine claws on the high ground in the natural expansion. Roaches starting to pop out. But there's just so much firepower here with these Immortals. Roaches are going to come in from behind at the same time as he attacks in the front. How much damage can he get done? He's trying to target down a few sentries here and there, but I think Jade might just have a little bit too much. Zealous being taken down. Time Warp being dropped. And, well, the Spine Claw is poking away at these Immortals here, and the Immortals starting to take a lot of damage. The sentry count is dropping, but so is the supply of the Zerg player here. That Immortal just jumps into the Warp Prism there, and 1 single hit point. Miniraser is just going to type out GG, and Jade is going to Protoss his way through to victory in game number 1 of this best of 3. Our first best of 3 of the day here in the HomeStoryCup 11 Global Qualifier number 2. The E sounds like an A. Krafeld. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna type in how to pronounce Krefeld. And I'm gonna go on a website. Krefeld. So every time I say it, I'm just gonna instead of, I'm gonna be like, and it will be played. The finals are gonna be played live, offline, in Germany. It's a little bit better. So we're going to jump into our game, get our invites and a message from Miniraser so he can send us that invite as he is hosting up. Again, these guys today are playing for a spot in the HomeStoryCup. First place guarantees you that spot in the tournament. Doesn't guarantee travel or anything. Just means you get to organise a trip for yourself to Krefeld. Okay, I'm going to close that. Yeah, I called it a choo-choo train. I really did. I was just excited to see an Immortal all in, so I called it a choo-choo train. Krefeld. The thing is, I can't roll my R's, right? I'm not going to try it on stream, because like I've tried it so many times in front of people in real life, and they all end up in hysterics. I'm not going to make that much of a tit of myself on stream. I'm just going to go with Krefeld. Krefeld. Feld does translate to field. Perfect, see? So what does Kre stand for? Something field? Guys, we're going to get into this game number 2. Down a game right now in the round of 16 of the HomeStoryCup qualifier from Imaginary Gaming as our pink Zerg. Miniraser. his opponent up a game and sending a very early probe across the map. From ESC Gaming, it's Jade. So Feld is translated into field. So does Crayfeld or Crayfeld, whatever, just translate into anything? No. Does Feld really translate into field? Wow, it does. I wonder why I don't know that. My German's like pretty decent. Like I mean I don't want to brag, but my German's like pretty decent. Out of all my languages, my German's my best, and well, obviously English is my best, but German's my second best language. I feel as though I feel as though I actually did know. I just didn't want to believe. Oh, a moment ago said field is field as well. Feld is field as well. And Cray doesn't mean anything. Wow, I completely missed what you said a moment ago. I apologise. Proxy gate, boys. It's the proxy gate. Crayfield. It's a place that sounds like it's pretty cray. Oh my god, no. His proxy gates are so close to the hatchery, but he's actually going to see the proxy gates. So this is quite nice for Miniraser. He's gone hatch first, which is immediately a slight disaster. Immediately just cancels that hatchery on the low ground, which is definitely the right decision here. Jade is not going to know that Overlord is there as he starts up his Zealot production. And spawning pool starts immediately here for Miniraser. So again, what can he look to achieve right now against this proxy gate? Can Jade push his way into a 2-0 victory with this very quick, aggressive attack? He says hello as he spots the Overlord overhead from Miniraser. And here we go. This Zealot going to head up the ramp and look to try and get some damage done, moving in as soon as possible. I mean, the thing is, the Spine Crawler can start here. How good is the control from Miniraser? That's going to be the question. I mean, you can hold this build with free hatch before pool. Was it J-Dong versus Kung Fu Bandit that held this with free hatch before pool? I think it might have been. So, I mean, yeah, just build a second Spine Crawler and cancel this one. Cancel this one! Ooh, that's 100 mils lost, and that's expensive when you're going to be running around with your drones. And Miniraser's just going to try and get this around in here with these drones. Some lings are now out, though, so I mean, he's got something to help against these Zealots. But still, he hasn't lost too much just yet. He's starting to lose a couple of these drones. The Spine is on the way up. And, well, this is a little bit of an interesting story. He's going to try and come in and fight here to keep his Spine Crawler alive. He's going to have to use the drones as well, but his drone count is dropping significantly. Is Jade just going to win this? I think he might just win this, straight up. I think he is. Well, not really straight up, but I think he's just going to kill the Spine Crawler. And I mean, these Lurkins alone aren't going to be able enough. There's going to be more Zealots continuing to come in. Nice little bit of control here until he sends it back in towards the Queen. But Zealots are just going to keep coming in. I mean, 5 drones is already a little bit of a disaster here for Miniraser. And it looks as though he's going to be making a pretty quick exit from the qualifier. 2 quick all-ins, and yeah, I mean, another Zealot goes down, but there goes the Queen as well. He doesn't really have the money to start another Queen. He's making 4 more lings, but I don't think 6 lings can take on 3 Zealots. He doesn't have another hatchery to go to hide drones at. His drones are just sat AFK, and I think he realizes that this will be game over. Anyways, I'm maybe in a little bit of disbelief, a little bit disheartened that this is his run to the HomeStoryCup ended. GG. Deutschland, beste